So this is going to be a quick overview of my final project for Comp 4081, Software Engineering. This is World Travel Reviews. It is a web application that was developed using Ruby on Rails. The premise of the site is that it is a website where users are able to create accounts and then leave reviews of cities that they visit so that other people can look at these cities, see what other people see, and think, and then decide whether or not to go there. So this is the home page, and you just saw the splash screen that kind of comes up when you first go to the home page. The logo's right in the center. This is something that I designed myself, along with the search icon, which has a very similar design to it, to just the main logo. So when you click on the search bar, it expands, lets you type in, click off of it, it contracts and then goes to dark again. In the top right, you see your sign-in status. We're currently not signed in, so it has options to sign up or log in. But before we create an account, we're just going to go ahead and look at the search function. So the search function is not very strict. It allows for partial matches. So obviously I could type Memphis and it will pull up Memphis. It'll pull up Memphis, Egypt, or Memphis, Tennessee. But I could just as easily type MEM or Tennessee. And you get the point. So it will search for, it won't check just for an exact match. It'll also check for partial matches. So let's go ahead and look at the page for Memphis. So the page for Memphis, we have one review. The page for cities will have the city, the state or region, and then the country. So, and then below that is the average score of all of the ratings that there are. This one only has a 1, so it's going to match this review. And this would be my account, Caleb523. So every review has a title, a description, a rating out of 5, and then a picture attached, which is optional. You can submit reviews without pictures. On any pictures that are posted with the reviews, you can click on them and it will pull them up to a higher resolution. You can just click again and it'll go away. So like I mentioned earlier, another big point of the website is to be able to have profiles. So if I wanted to go look at my profile or Caleb's profile, I can click on it and I can see all of the reviews that he has left. So he has one for Houston, one for Memphis. And so before we keep going on, we're going to quickly just create a new account. This one's just going to be Mr. Average 123. Okay, yeah, I thought I messed that up. So signed in, take us back to the home page. And so this time we're just going to go back to the Memphis page and go to Caleb's page. And so from here, you can look at all of their reviews, and you can also go directly to the cities that they've reviewed. So if maybe you have somebody that you really trust on here, you trust their opinion, and you want to see all the places they've looked at, and they review a place, and you think, oh, that seems like a place I'd like to look at. So we click on this and then go. And so Houston has a lot more reviews here. Caleb thought it was a nice place. Normal Joe liked it. Typical Guy also liked it. Dallas Kid wasn't a huge fan. And Dallas Kid did like Dallas, though. So when you go to write a review, this is what the review page looks like. You do a title, so we'll just say Great food. Yummy, give it 5 stars. Then attach an image, which functions, exactly how you'd imagine it. It opens up a new window. And you can do half stars if you'd like, but we're just going to do a full 5. Then you click create review, and now it shows up. So now that there are enough reviews, the window will scroll, but the background stays in place, along with the top bar and the search bar. What you'll also notice is on reviews that are yours, so in this case Mr. Average's reviews, you'll have the option now to edit the review or delete the review. So if you click edit, it basically takes you back to the exact same page. Update it, it's reflected, and you can also delete it, but I think it's a pretty good review, so we're going to leave it up. And if you are on your own page, either by clicking it in the top right or from one of the city pages, you can see it the exact same way as when we looked at Caleb's page earlier, except you also have the option now at the bottom to edit your profile. And this allows you to change everything that you signed up with except for your username. That is the one thing that is constant, but you can change your email. You can update your password to something new. And if you just decide you don't want to use the site anymore, you can cancel at the bottom. So we'll just go ahead and do that. And again, we're back to the home page. And if we go back to Houston, you'll see that the review that was associated with that account is now gone. So that about wraps up all of the main functionality here. I didn't go too in depth on all of the things that the site doesn't let you do, just in terms of account creation. It'll actually check for your password length and all the other criteria, but this should give a rough idea of how the site looks and how it functions. So thank you for watching.